in my system, diamond shining, damn, I'm lit and and I keep it on the low, don't want no feels it. All of this money involved in Chevy and Chase, we go hard.
I understood this one. This is a fun song.
Yo, shout out Sam, man. Shout out Zeus God, bro.
Respect, Gary. For the ball.
Yo, what's going on, y'all? What's going on, YouTube? What's good, yo? Welcome me to party back in the motherfucking building, y'all. Just like always, man, we're gonna keep the main thing the main thing. To the left of me, we got Ty the God, man. You already know. Showtime, what shades you got on? Them shits look like Hulk Hogan shits. What's those? What's these? Let me see. Oh, Prada. My fault. Those they give me Hulk Hogan vibes. I ain't gonna lie.
What you gonna do, brother? What you talking about, baby?
Those light. I ain't gonna lie. Yo, also to the left of me, yo, we got Trill, D Love. You already know, yo. Let them know.
Yo, what's going on, yo?
Show love. Show them love, yo. Yo, as a matter of fact, tell them where they can find you too, bro.
Derek Love Official on IG, and then we on Twitter.
Yeah, facts.
I got Trill_Duffel. Trill_Duffel.
Yo, Trill is your brand, bro.
Trill
is your brand. That ass, yo. Yo, to the right of me, y'all already know. Calm Wolf. MJ, my nigga. Killer Calm. Y'all already know.
Peace up, man. Chillin'.
And JD, yo. Welcome me to pod, episode 17, y'all. Anyway, we just gonna get started. We just gonna go off the back with this shit, man. The Lakers. Luka. LeBron. Austin Reeves. JJ Redick. Vanderbilt. Rui. These guys are balling. As in right now, as we stand, they just beat the Pelicans, by the way. They're beating the brakes off them. They're beating them by over 20. As we stand here today, they're our second seed in the Western Conference. Second seed in the Western Conference. The Western Conference ain't no joke this shit either. Second seed in the Western Conference. Daryl. You got the Lakers going far, man? You believing in them, man? What's going on? What's your thought on the Lakers, man? Second seed. What's going on? How you feel about it?
I would be remiss if I didn't say this, especially after my festivities on Saturday. Go fuck yourself.
Oh.
I don't believe in the Lakers. And for those who know, you know.
Why you don't believe in the Lakers?
Why don't I believe in the Lakers? What have the Lakers done in the last 3 seasons to make me a believer of anything that they can do this season?
I mean, they was in the West Conference Finals, I think, 2 years ago.
And you know the reason why they got Luka, right?
Yeah.
I read something earlier today from Junior Bus was to get past them boys.
Mm-hmm.
You traded Anthony Davis away because you knew if you kept that team the way it was, you couldn't get past Denver. Denver got Russell Westbrook, and he ain't going nowhere. You sucking your teeth, but Russ is balling.
Nah, he balling. He balling. He balling.
So you're saying Luka's the answer for the Denver Nuggets?
I'm not. The Lakers think that.
That was wild.
What you think?
Right.
What do I think?
Yeah.
I said it.
You don't think so?
Fucking lit.
They fugazi? They fugazi?
Super.
Oh.
LeBron is 40 years old. Playing phenomenal basketball, by the way. But bro, no. This is the same LeBron James who didn't want to play in the All-Star game because he twisted his ankle.
Mm-hmm.
You think he ain't gonna twist his
lying.
ankle?
He was lying.
Right, he was
lying.
So he should have gave his spot up.
Okay.
But besides the point, they not going that far. And depending on who, well, I'll put it this way: depending on who they match up against. It depends on who they match up against. But I don't think the Lakers going to a conference finals this year.
You got them getting past the first round? You got them going far?
No.
Ooh.
No.
But is it necessarily a bad thing if they don't go far?
Yeah.
No.
Because think about it. Yeah, it's not a bad thing.
they wasn't even expected to go far. Like we didn't even expect much from Luka this season because we didn't know his hope.
Yeah.
And then the team they don't have a center or whatever. So it's just like if they don't go far, it's not a bad thing. But for them to be the second seed right now, you know these are positives, you know. So
I say one thing
Oh,
too.
word.
All right, so you got one guy saying fuck LA. Chop adding on to what my boy's saying. Truthfully, man, I'm gonna keep the main thing, and I believe that the Lakers may be scary, bro. This may be a team you don't want to see in the playoffs because nobody wants to lose to the 40-year-old. You feel me? How that's gonna look? 40-year-old with the undeveloped team. I got a point guard of the future, but do I have anything else? Austin Reeves, yeah, he's gonna be there. He's solid. 3-and-D on top of gonna play make when Luka, chooses when to start scoring per se. But I want to say this: it's like having the second coming of Magic Johnson in the sense of, remember when Kareem was on the Lakers? Before Magic got there, he was dominating, doing his thing. But once Magic got there, he made it so much easier for Kareem. Kareem was able to stretch another 10 years.
You comparing Luka and LeBron to Kareem and Magic, like the age group, like at around the time.
In the simple sense of that, LeBron has never had to not work this hard in his life, bro. He's like, oh shit, I don't gotta hold the ball for 75 minutes. Word, I can sit in the corner. Dead ass. I bet.
Can't let you get away with that, man. When he played with Rajon Rondo, and when they won in 2020, that's when he got it the easiest. And when he played in Miami, when he was being coached from Pat Riley, he got it easy too.
He wasn't coached by Pat Riley.
Facts.
To a degree.
Okay.
To a degree.
I agree with Avery. I feel like the Lakers team, this Lakers team, Luka getting healthier by the day, they looking scary, man. They looking scary. When you telling me, and I've been watching these Luka games, they doubling Luka straight off the half court. He crosses half court is an automatic double. You telling me you doubling somebody else on the team other than LeBron James? That means LeBron gets to do what he do?
It's crazy.
Look, we might have not ever seen Braun play with somebody superior to him when it comes to controlling the game, being the number one playmaker of his team. The closest we might have seen him do it with might have been D-Wade, Kyrie to a certain extent. But to this extent, what Luka Dončić do, we talking about at a peak level, we talk about 37, 11, and maybe 10. A game in the playoffs. This guy can give LeBron James something he has never had before. And to have LeBron as the second option, look, Lakers looking scary as hell. That team is big. They got a center in Jackson Hayes. Not saying he's one of the best centers in the league, but he got size. They got Rui Hachimura. They got size. The Austin Reeves straight 15 off, being a third option, 15, 16. They got Vanderbilt. They pretty big. They pretty big for a playoff team in the Western Conference. You need to be big to compete. They're pretty big, and I agree with Avery. Lakers, second seed in the West. NBA, watch out.
To add to that, right? I don't want the people to see him saying, "Oh, Luka and LeBron are now Magic and Kareem." That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that, to your point, Kareem got 10 extra years. He was about to retire though. The year Magic was a rookie. He was about to retire, bro.
So Kareem lasted 10 years?
No, yeah.
Hold on. He about to get you.
I'm the historian. I got you with the
Do you let him know?
I got you with the facts. I think Kareem came in 69, 70. He came in 69, I believe.
So where?
Into the NBA. He came into the NBA at 69, I believe. 69, 70, or 71.
Yeah.
I think he won in 72 or 71. He won with homeboy Oscar Robertson. Magic Johnson came in at 79.
Yeah.
10 years. 10 years in.
And then Kareem probably retired around like 87, 89.
How long Kareem had it on the Lakers before Magic?
He retired 20 years, so yeah. Say it again.
How long was Kareem on the Lakers before Magic got there?
Probably around 4 years. He was just like that scoring option that was like taking him to the Western Conference semifinals sometimes. Mm-hmm. He was just like getting hella buckets around that time, but it wasn't really going nowhere. He didn't galvanize the whole team until the true leader came through, Magic Johnson. It was Magic Johnson's leadership abilities. It was his personality which was able to his personality got everybody on board.
Yeah, he was an easier person to relate to than
Exactly.
everybody on the team.
Exactly.
And that means something.
Mhm.
That means something. Let me ask you another question. Like to Avery's case, do you see a resemblance on this Lakers?
Hell no.
What? Hold on, don't answer too fast like that, like Luka ain't to be no leader like that. No, hold on.
Hell no.
Hold on.
What are you talking about?
Kareem, 4 years, and Kareem already came off the title. 4 years in LA. Hold on. Let me work. Hold on. Walk with me.
All right.
4 years on the Lakers, Kareem.
Right?
Then Magic came through. You could equate that to Braun being in LA. 4 years, these past 4 years since 2020, it's been horrific. It's been horrific for LA.
Shit, show.
Like since 2020.
Okay.
Since 2020, the years after, it's been horrific. So they get the young guard. Coming in. Luka Magic.
But Luka's not Magic Johnson.
Nah.
Luka's not Magic Johnson at all.
You don't think he gonna bring the same
don't push that
the
pace.
same
He don't push that pace.
I ain't gonna say same as Magic because no Magic's the greatest point guard who ever lived.
Right.
Debatable with Steph Curry fans. I don't want no heat. But
Pun intended.
having that type of talent coming in, being one of the best players in the league, because Magic came in being phenomenal. Luka being one of the top 5 players in the league coming into the Lakers to help 40-0 run.
No, Luka's not Magic though. This is just going to be an easy transition. If anything, you got what I see. Honestly, I see the Lakers playing low talent, mid talent, and low talent teams, and they beating them. They didn't play the Golden State Warriors. They didn't play Cavs. They didn't play Boston. They didn't play OKC. So
Yeah.
until they play those teams, then I'm like, let's see what's up with them. But right now, they play Dallas when they beat up. They're playing Pelicans right now.
Mm.
I'm gonna add one more thing too. With the Lakers being second in the West, does that say anything about the other teams? Like, what are y'all doing, bro? Like, I mean, the Grizzlies of the world,
They
the Rockets.
But
What
it's-
y'all doing?
They dealing with their own force. I mean, their own little problems right now too.
But the NBA's been like that for a minute now, for like the past 2 to 3 years. I'll say that guaranteed.
Wait, hold on.
What's up?
They beating Denver.
They beat Denver.
They
But
beat
Denver's like
That's a
a good
playoff
game.
team right
That was
now.
a
They
good
beat
game.
Minnesota.
Minnesota's for sure.
Yeah.
They beat the Clippers twice.
It's not the same last
They
year.
beat Dallas.
Dallas is
Dallas is hurt.
Yeah, take care of business. Take care of business.
I'll say this: the next upcoming games means a lot for LA. They got New York, they got Boston, they got Milwaukee, they got Denver again.
Those are the teams.
Yes. They could show us something. They could show us something in the next 5
We're
games.
gonna talk about it.
Okay. They can show us something in the next 5 games. These next 5 games gonna mean more, at least to what I think of the Lakers, than the games they played in the prior. Because they facing Boston, they facing the Talents. The only thing is they have beaten a lot of Western Conference teams that they will be seeing in the playoffs.
For sure.
Now they're going out east to measure their talents against New York and Boston. So we'll see how it goes in Milwaukee.
So what looks better to you right now? Their current performance or LeBron's hairline holding up?
Oh,
That's a shot. Listen, bro.
Yo, hold on. What's your beef with LeBron hairline, man?
Facts.
Nothing. I'm asking a question.
What's your beef with LeBron hairline?
I'm just answering the question.
That's a shot, nigga.
Let me ask y'all this. Lakers State, number 2.
Say it again.
As a matter of fact, I'll save the question for later. I got a little game for y'all. Yo, segment number 2 coming up. Yeah. We back on, yo. Segment number 2. Walk Me to Pop, episode 17, y'all. But last week we did the Eastern Conference playoffs predictions. 1 through 8 seed. I'm not counting play-in tournaments. I'm counting the seeds just up to 1 to 8. We did it last week with the Eastern Conference playoffs. This week we do Western Conference playoffs. 1 through 8. I need quick answers. Quick answers. 1 through 8. As of right now, as we speaking, OKC being number 1 seed, Lakers number 2 seed, Denver 3, Memphis 4, Houston Rockets 5, Golden State Warriors at 6, Minnesota Timberwolves at 7, 8, Sacramento. But here's the catch: I'm gonna put OKC up against all 3 of them teams, and we're gonna decide it. Y'all see what I mean now? First round, OKC against Sacramento. Daryl.
OKC.
OKC.
Bye.
Yeah, I'm dying. OKC.
Yeah.
OKC and the Clippers.
OKC.
OKC.
I ain't gonna lie, the Clippers, this is what Kawhi's been waiting for.
Yeah, I'm
Young-
dying.
Who's gonna guard Kawhi? Jalen Williams?
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna go Clippers in that one.
Okay. I got OKC. OKC and Dallas.
Oh, Dallas is done.
So you got OKC?
Yeah, Dallas is finished.
Yeah, Dallas is done. OKC.
Like,
You know, Dallas
Before you.
See, I told you.
Meantime,
I told you.
You predicted
I
this
told you they were gonna lose.
this.
I told you they were gonna lose the trade though. I told you they were gonna lose the
Hey,
But
hey,
that's another conversation.
That's a whole other
That's
Nobody predicted
Okay, I'm gonna get dirty tight. I'm gonna get dirty tight.
but I did say last week. I did say last week. Based on injuries.
Ain't tell me shit.
I did say last week. Based on injuries, shit changed in a minute.
And they got 2 injury-prone players. But hold on, that's a conversation for
Got
that.
injured
Hold
in
on.
3 weeks.
We gonna
Everybody
get to
got injured.
We gonna-
The whole roster
no.
injured. Like,
We
6 people.
we gonna get to that. We gonna get to that one. But all right. Lakers against Minnesota.
Mini.
Minnesota. Shit.
Well, I got Lakers.
Lakers.
Yeah, for sure.
Lakers, hell yeah.
I got Lakers too. I got Lakers against Minnesota. Minnesota ain't the same without Karl Anthony Towns, at least for this season.
The better player is LeBron James, and you're gonna need Jokic or Curry.
Okay.
Randall ain't ready for that.
All right. Denver. Golden State.
Ooh.
That's pretty.
I'm gonna go Denver.
Denver Golden State. Denver.
Go to State.
Golden State.
No facts. Go to State for sure.
I'm going to Butcher Bros.
Ooh!
Golden State, man.
Golden State moves on to the second round, my boy Jimmy. Let's get it. I got honestly, I think I got Denver there, but I'm not part of this equation right here. Honestly, I got Denver there, but I wouldn't be mad if Golden State be there or surprised. Next up, Memphis, Houston.
I'm gonna go Ja.
Ja?
Yeah.
John Morant, Memphis.
See, this is the sad part. I want to go Grizzlies, but because this nigga Jared Jackson don't rebound,
Yo.
I feel like Sengun is gonna get the best of him.
He
in that
defend
series.
though. He defend
does
though.
defend.
What about Edie?
But Edie's solid. But like I said, I have a feeling Sengun gonna have a coming out party. this
Rockets
playoff.
playing good ball. I got Memphis. That's because they've been there.
Right.
They've been there and experienced needs a lot in the playoffs. All right. That takes care of the first round. Second round. Lakers and Golden State.
Golden State.
GSW.
Yeah, this is where Luka gets exposed like a moth.
All right.
Lakers, Golden State. Y'all got Golden State going?
Yeah,
I got the Lakers. I got the Lakers over Golden State, but y'all chose Golden State.
Jimmy Butler.
So we're going to go. Y'all chose Golden State. I got Lakers there, but we're going to go Jimmy. I mean, in Golden State because 3-1. So Golden State goes there. OKC, Memphis.
My heart says John Morant. But my mind.
I would love to see that.
That's a good answer. I was like, yeah.
John Morant and this nigga got him.
OKC.
You got OKC?
Yeah, John Morant and
You don't have enough.
Shea. John Morant and Shea gotta meet up in the playoffs.
That'd be
So,
dope.
They gotta meet up in the
That'd be
playoffs.
dope.
Because let's see who's the better guard.
Yeah, word.
In the playoffs.
Who you got? After
John
better-
Morant. John Morant. For
You got
sure.
Ja?
Yeah, I think Ja better.
I got SGA for president.
Yeah, I got SGA too. I got SGA. OKC. I got OKC on that. So OKC advances. Last round. OKC, Golden State Warriors.
I'm gonna go. Fuck. It's a different team, but what was Kobe's line? Same animal,
Different bigs.
different beast.
Feel me?
Golden State.
Oh, Golden State's OKC. Oh, who you got?
Go to
Oh, who you got?
Yeah, I can't lie. Jimmy Butler and Draymond said
Oh,
they promised niggas-
Golden State.
Yeah.
They
Shit.
got the album.
The thing is, OKC, might be the better team right here in this thing, but god damn, like taking that young squad over Jimmy and Curry gonna be hard, man. So I gotta go with the State. So as far as the answers we got today during the Western Conference did this week, last week we did the Eastern Conference. Y'all telling me y'all got Golden State Warriors against the Milwaukee Bucks in the NBA Finals this year?
It could happen.
Yeah,
It could happen.
you heard it first.
From what the voting, what we did last week and this week, y'all got Milwaukee going up against the Golden State Warriors. And I'm not mad at it. Look, I'm not mad at it. Me, I don't have Boston there. And Golden State, we could agree there. Golden State, as far as these rounds, the way they set up, I got Golden State and I got the Boston Celtics.
That's a good prediction. That could be it.
That sounds like a solid. My thing is, and this is not just like us saying hypothetical. This is actually based off, predicated off our knowledge too. I also, bro, Jimmy Butler, Steph Curry.
I seen that man in war. I seen that man in war.
Oh,
Jimmy Butler. I seen that man go to war. So I know what he's bringing to that table. Come play on him. I seen him go to war.
Draymond Green and Jimmy Butler against Giannis for sure.
Oof.
I like that matchup for sure.
So like, I
Yeah,
don't
you
know,
got Gary
man.
Payton on. You got Gary Payton on homeboy, Damian Lillard.
Yo,
Let me tell you
OKC
something.
too.
Let me tell you something.
That shit crazy, bro.
If Jimmy want to see anybody get to the finals, it's Giannis. It's Giannis, nigga. He want Giannis there.
Why you say that?
Jimmy just got his number. If Jimmy and Jason Tatum got Giannis'
yeah,
number
pretty
in the Eastern Conference, like those are two guys that just had his number these past few years. You adding Curry to that equation? You adding Draymond?
No, facts.
When you added Kyle Kuzma and Dame Dollar?
Some people don't believe in this. Some people don't believe in Golden State.
Wow.
I'm not saying hope because they're a really good team,
Mm-hmm.
but if that guy turns into that guy in the playoffs, and I ain't talking about Curry, because Curry gonna be Curry. If that guy turns into that guy in the playoffs, Derek, Lord have mercy.
So, what happens when Giannis decides to go full freak and there's nobody on the floor that can stop him?
There's two people on the floor.
Yeah,
that-
He's done full freak
No,
against Jimmy and
no.
Jason Tatum.
No. Jimmy has never faced that same Giannis that was on that championship run.
What you mean?
Who's
Yes,
the
he
same
did.
No. He was a different player
Oh, I hear you.
in that championship run.
The only thing that's different is that he got a little older. That's the only difference.
Okay.
That's the only difference.
So he don't have a jump shot now that he didn't have
He got a
before.
midi. He got a little midi.
He got a little more three-point.
But let me tell you something. That midi is the shot he gonna have to beat teams with in the playoffs because they gonna give him that one day. They gonna give him that one day. And that's where his shit gotta be elite because they gonna give him that. But they'll trust and believe if he's gonna beat teams in the playoffs, that midi gotta be God.
You think that-
you tell me that.
You think they brought Kevin Garnett around just to talk shit? He's not sitting with Kevin Garnett for these moments?
I don't think they got enough defense for that.
Right, and this is what I was gonna add to that. The shout out to 2K. The power of the two-way player in 2025. Golden State got two of those. Draymond could turn it on offensively when he
You know you have to put that in there because you know the comments were gonna be like Draymond ain't no two way. He's like one way.
he could turn it on.
What is he? No. What's he averaging right now? What's he averaging right now?
Hold on. So y'all don't consider Draymond a two-way player
He two-way, bro.
because he don't play the offense.
Draymond is a leader.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's a
He's
win.
a galvanizer.
He's a galvanizer. I give him that.
You can't give a playmaker on offense. You don't gotta score just because you two-way. That don't mean you can
Yeah,
score.
he'll play making defender.
You know what I'm saying? So that make you two-way. So I'm saying
Yeah, you're right.
That answers for me.
You're right.
Jimmy Butler, we already know what that's about. Steph Curry.
You mean Jimmy Butler the third?
I could
The
pick
third-
my spots.
Draymond assists and he gets you about 4 points, so that's like. No, hold on. That's offense though. That's offense.
And that's the thing.
4 points?
When it comes to that
around
defense,
there?
when it comes to that defense, I like to our point, Golden State. I don't see too many teams that's gonna stop them 7 games.
The only thing that can stop Golden State, no lie, you gotta be a big team. You gotta be big
And
you gotta overpower.
there's no teams.
To be crazy overpowering, nah. And
There's
no lie,
teams in the league.
Right.
The biggest
No
team
lie.
is probably Denver.
No lie. I'll probably have LA over Golden State.
No. Luka, LeBron James getting locked
Steph
up.
Curry.
Getting what? Getting what?
Locked up.
Getting what? Who?
That's what I'm saying with Jimmy Butler.
Look, the Clippers had Luka shooting 41% in the playoffs, man. I'm sure.
They still won.
I'm
They ain't gonna
sure.
stop both of them for sure. And they ain't gonna have both of them at 41.
I'm sure. Look, the Clippers had this nigga shooting 41%. I'm sure the Golden State Warriors could do the same.
But they
thing
won
with
that
Warriors.
series.
What
So
I'm
they
saying
got
is
nothing.
that the Golden State Warriors got better defenders. So.
They do.
Yeah, so I'm
They
sure
do.
they can have this dude shooting 41.
Lakers big.
You know what I'm saying?
Lakers big.
And let's see what LeBron can do against Draymond and Jimmy. So he be busting Jimmy's ass.
You know what I mean? Who gonna stop the other guy?
Who's the other guy?
Luka.
I just said that they
Who?
stopped him. They
Who?
stopped him. He didn't clear it up, bro.
Nobody in the league stopping Luka 1-on-1. They doubling.
Oh,
No,
no.
You know they bring the double.
He shoots a low percentage a lot of times, bro.
But they won those games.
It's true.
In the playoffs, when those 41%.
Because he had help. Because he had help.
All I'm saying is LeBron won't shoot 41 either.
He had help.
That's all I'm saying.
And LeBron
But-
is not efficient like that.
What?
I mean, LeBron is efficient inside the paint, but outside the paint, he's not efficient.
I mean, he getting
And when you got somebody like Jimmy Butler or Draymond Green, he's not getting all these hits up.
I want to see that. I want to see
He's
that.
gonna have to pick those shots up. He's gonna have to utilize that jump shot.
I want to see that. Yo,
I
go
love
to
to
state.
see that.
Get that 7 seed. Get that 7 seed. Whether y'all gotta do the play in or whatever, get that 7 seed. I want to see LA.
Golden
Go to
State
state.
going up. They're going
They
to the
going.
floor.
I want to
I'm
say.
telling
The top floor.
Yo, we done with that segment. On to the next segment, yo. Welcome me, episode 17, yo. You already know. Yo, segment number 3, y'all was going on. Yo, welcome me to pod, episode 17. Like, comment, subscribe, y'all. We will just once again, y'all, we appreciate everything you guys do. We appreciate the views. We appreciate the comments. We appreciate everything y'all bring to Instagram, to Twitter, to TikTok, everything. We just appreciate it. Welcome me to pod, man. Anyways, segment number 3. KD.
Speaking of TikTok,
What?
his time might be up.
Oh.
KD.
Oh, that's okay. I get it. But KD asked to be compensated. KD asked if he's gonna leave to trade me to a contender. Phoenix said, "We got you this summer." So this summer, Phoenix and Kevin Durant will work on the trade. He said contender. So, how do you feel about that? And let me add another question into that. How do you view KD?
All right, guys, I got something to add to this. All right, so I wrote this down because I was hurt at the facts. All right, so we got OKC. He failed to get a chip, right? Golden State, he got 2 rings, Finals MVP, respect. All right, bet. You got traded to Brooklyn, first round exit.
Foot on the line.
Foot on the line.
The toe, from me, I get it. I was hurt too. All right, cool. It ain't happening in Brooklyn. Now you go to Phoenix. Second round they get to last year or the year before. They got the second round. Not even the year before. So the consensus on KD is that, bro, if the plate not made for him, he not gonna participate in the recipe, bro. And that's a fact. Golden State was the only place that was an established spot winning. And he came in at 8. Yeah, it's cool. But when it's time for you to get it out the mud and build your own squad, foundate your own shit, you didn't do it, bro. And it's, so like, I don't know, man. I don't know.
I see with KD is his play style is he's a 7 foot. He's a 7-footer face up guard. You know what I mean? So
Basically.
Playing a small forward, power forward position, it's like, how do you utilize that piece? Mostly he's gonna be getting his looks on the perimeter. And he's gonna be getting it against, like I said, defense. So you kind of need him to be like in an optimal position. You don't really need him playing street ball, which what they was doing with what's his name, Donovan, the coach. What's his name?
Billy Donovan.
Billy Donovan. They were just playing like your turn, my turn.
In OKC?
Yeah, OKC. They wasn't really playing like organized basketball. And then when you seen how he looked in Golden State when he looked like he was like his most efficient.
Yeah.
He's mid right now with Phoenix. He's decent when he was in Brooklyn, when he had like a good player as well. But it's like he's at his best when you have like a well organized, like when you have like you know, like a
structure,
team, like some type of structure, some good. And pretty much, you're not really gonna get that in the league. The only team that had that is Golden State. Spurs had it for a minute, but they don't really got that right now because things are questionable over there. So if anything with KD got to find somewhere where he could build it himself, and I don't think he's gonna do that. So what we're gonna see with KD for the rest of his career is probably just him chasing chips and not really getting it, unless if he gets somewhere where it's just like completely optimal for him.
Like how it was in Golden State when he left OKC. Is there any team you see in the league like that?
The best spot would be Mavericks because they got something building over there with Jason Kidd. But and then he got the two pieces. But honestly, just go to Washington, get your points over there. Go on your farewell tour and make something happen out of there.
Oh damn, he calling for KD to end it all in Washington. Yeah, like end it all in your hometown. We'll get your buckets, hit 35, 33K. And bounce up out of there.
You thought he was Kobe? They don't know him out there like that. He ain't played a minute in DC for you to suggest.
He from the DMV?
Being from there and playing there, two different things. He don't even rep DC like that.
Real ones though. Right, real ones though.
Yo. What we saying? He spent more time out here, Lord.
Melo don't rep people like that, but nigga just think
he rep Brooklyn.
Truthfully, I don't really care about KD at this point. I'm honestly done with KD. No matter where he go, no matter what he do, it's like
you done with KD?
I'm done with KD.
Oh shit!
I'm done with KD. It's just like if it's not like he said, if it's not set up for him, then it's like who cares? It's not gonna be up. It's not gonna be. It's not gonna be the best situation. It's gonna be some bullshit.
Let me tell y'all. I'm not gonna sit here and let y'all disrespect Kevin Durant like that, my nigga.
No, y'all.
Kevin Durant is one of the most prolific. We agree to it. I know you feel this way about him. I know you feel this way about him. Kevin Durant is one of the most prolific, if not the greatest scorer who ever lived. I said it. It's the video.
Yeah, for sure.
One of, or if not the greatest scorer who ever lived. To me, Kevin Durant, I agree with you. He's not gonna be the player to set the table for you. To be like, yo, organize the troops, bring them in, and this is how we gonna do it. He's a plug and play guy. He's one of the GOATs at it. My thing is, they keep paying KD to be this guy. Right. They paid him in Brooklyn to be this guy. They paid him in Phoenix to be this guy, and they paid him in not in Golden State, but in OKC he was drafted to be that guy. Phoenix, him and Devin Booker, there's no way. I don't see how they don't organize the troops, especially Devin Booker. But KD is supposed to have a big enough voice to do it. But granted, he's not one of them guys, and I'm not about to put him as one of them guys there. But they keep paying KD to be one of these guys.
You do pay him to be one of those guys. He is one of the best weapons the league's ever seen.
Ever.
Yeah, it's him and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Ever.
In my opinion, they're the only two players that have like the most. They have the unguardable shot. And Kareem with the sky hook, KD with the middle.
You put Dirk in there?
Gotta put Dirk in there, bro. KD got some of that from Dirk,
You put Dirk in there?
Dirk did. Yeah, Dirk got what? Dirk got 30,000, right?
Yeah.
All right, continue with what you were going to say, though.
But yeah, so you got to pay those type of dudes. That's just, you got to build around KD properly. And we haven't seen that yet.
But to me, ever since he left Golden State, he's been putting teams for him to set up the play.
And he don't know what he's doing. He's not high IQ. He think he could just play street basketball. No, you can't play street basketball and win a championship, bro. You gotta play real NBA basketball, bro.
Yo, and you're right. The only time we've seen KD in a structured organization where they just plug him in, basically, was Golden State. And you saw how flawless he looked in Golden State.
You had to worry about nothing.
Nothing. And he just looked like a god in Golden State. That was his peak years in Golden State because everything was set up.
He looked like Magic Johnson with Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Like, yo, don't worry about that. We got you, bro. We running this fast break, cool. Slow it down. We got you. Your sky hook right there.
He was, it looked flawless, and I feel like if he's leaving Phoenix, it gotta be to an
There's
organization
nothing
that
else for him, bro. And KD career, I'm sorry, I like KD, but it's over.
you don't think there's no
It's over.
franchise,
It's over.
a franchise to plug KD in right now, contender. Give me a contender you think will trade for KD this summer, where you plug him in and you could think championship from there.
What you got, Tyler?
I don't know if it's possible. But after what you just said, I'm going to say it anyway. What if he found a way to get to Boston?
That would be okay.
But who leaving?
Right.
Who besides Tatum and Brown, everybody else is on the table.
It just they a
One of
championship
them
team
gotta
though.
leave.
They a championship team though. So you're not gonna get rid of your team to go pick up KD when your team is already there.
The writing's
Dallas.
on the wall, bro.
Dallas. You mentioned Dallas.
That would be the best one, right?
I like it.
Yo, the writing is on the wall, game.
And I feel like it is. I feel like we not like this
What,
is the
Dallas?
team that KD
What?
and Kyrie envisioned when they went to Brooklyn. Like a team like this, where they have size like PJ Washington and Najee and them, AD in the front court with Lively and
They
Gafford.
got the organization too, because the Nets was Milwaukee, so.
Nah, you good. Listen,
The
that's
Nets
they
was
handle their business. That's
They
on
was
them.
super
It was supposed to be the Knicks. You let that happen.
And honestly, the organization really matters when it comes to winning the
Right.
shit. The
Of
Nets,
course.
real quick on the Nets, real quick. Just we gotta go back to KD. Just real quick on the Nets. Yo, we seen that picture on All Star when it was LeBron James and Steph Curry standing next to each other, and you had KD, James Harden, and
Kyrie.
Kyrie on one side, and then you had everybody on this other side.
Mm-hmm.
What's up with the Nets? The Nets don't make a good. They're not a good organization that's making good decisions. They're not making good trades. They're not making. It starts on the top.
I know, man.
So I think if you take those same players and put them in a better organization, you might have something going.
Oh yeah,
But-
I mean like look.
I just want to say to add, not to add, but actually to interject real quick. Yes, Brooklyn's horrible with their organization, but that's another thing too. What organization, to today's point, every organization KD go to, niggas is paying him for that.
They did pay KD to be that.
You know what I
They
mean?
did.
It's like, bro, come on, you gotta pick one. And we speaking
No, but
like
the Brooklyn
that.
Nets was super wacky. Remember, they ran through like 5 different like changes through the roster.
facts. Kenny
Spencer
Atkinson.
Dinwiddie, coaches too. Spencer Dinwiddie. They had Kevin Levert.
Remember they have Bruce Brown running the power forward.
Yeah.
Remember they have
Oh, that pissed me off.
I remember.
Yo,
They had him pick and rolling all day. I'm like, I'm not watching it.
Sean
I'm not watching Bruce Brown pick and roll all day. I'm not watching it.
you wouldn't take him in the games?
Who?
Come to me.
Look.
Look at her.
All of
That's
these
an option.
situations, it's
That's an
like
option.
Yeah, I bet.
I ain't gonna talk about it. Nah, but what you was gonna say this?
it's like the way I feel. If I give Kyrie grace, then I gotta give KD grace. With Kyrie, everything wasn't. It was always like something was going on. And the same thing with KD. Phoenix is a lot going on. Brooklyn is a lot going on that we just said. Westbrook, it was a lot going on in OKC. So maybe if KD goes to a decent situation, we might see something. But I just don't really believe in
This
KD.
is a decent situation.
This is not a
In
decent
Phoenix,
situation. No,
they don't have a guy. That's why they wanted Jimmy. Because Jimmy, they knew he can go into the locker room and talk the way he talk. But they don't have no leadership, no direction in Phoenix.
They had Devin Booker.
They hate their coach.
They had Devin Booker. They had KD, and then they went and got Bradley Beal. That's not a good situation.
To me, that was the beginning of the downfall.
You
when
got
they traded for Bradley Beal.
Right. He honestly, let's be real, gang. Bradley Beal does not score the way D Book does, and he's a little lesser of a tier, but they use the same spots on the court.
To me, is why trade for 3 people that do the same thing, bro?
Right.
You have Devin Booker, then you traded for Bradley Beal, and you got the king of what they do.
Right.
It's KD. Then you got the king of what they score. When they score, they got the king of what they do.
Oh boy.
So instead of adding pieces to like build off KD and Book, who's already up here as tier 1 scores, what you add to them is another score, a tier 2 score.
And at some point, y'all.
KD, the Phoenix Suns just need Alonzo Ball. They need Alonzo Ball.
Lonzo's one of those point guards that can fit in any squad too.
Facts.
Lonzo Ball could. The Phoenix could have used his services. They got Trey Jones in there. He got
valid.
most assists to least turnover ratio. Come on, man. The Phoenix, y'all gotta pick it up. KD, this summer, find you like Derek said, find you a location where you're gonna spend the next 2 years in. Get your points. Do whatever you gotta do. Whether it's Dallas, whether it's Miami, whether it's Golden State, whether it's any of these teams. Go in there, stop complaining, and play ball, bro.
I got one more run for KD. Give me one more run, KD. If it doesn't look like nothing, then KD, I'm not trying to hear it.
Ooh, let me ask you another question, because he just brought up a point, and he's not the only one that's bringing up this point. There's people that hold KD to the level where that's it. KD is certified, where he is who he is. There's people that look at things like this about KD, and it takes a sting in his legacy to him. So I'm asking you, when I ask you how do you view KD, when this goes down in the summer, how would you view him? Like, well, you kind of answered it.
Yeah, I got something to say though, but I'll say it last.
All right, so let me start with D. How do you view KD, like in the history books? How do you view him, like amongst the greats?
He is undeniable. One of the greatest players in the history of the league. Let's not sit here and act like Kevin Durant can't score 20 in his sleep. He's a walking bucket. He's the Slim Reaper. He is the Durantula.
Is he closer to top 10 or top 20 for you?
I would really have to sit down and look.
Okay.
But
that's fair.
It's definitely 20 for sure. He could be in the top 10, but I really have to sit down and think about it.
Okay, that's fair. Abe, how do you view KD? How do you see him amongst the greats?
So to be honest, as far as so for a lot of NBA players and a lot of not even NBA players, a lot of people that I hold to a high standard in life, it's because of things that I aspire to do, I'm going to do, or that shit looks cool. You know what I mean? LeBron, for one, don't mean to bring up Braun, but Braun is one for the fact that he puts people on and grew together. That's a beautiful thing. That's why I fuck with Braun. It's not even with basketball. KD, he's what you call a culture. He always had his pulse on the culture, bro. And he always is willing to fight for the players.
Yeah.
He's always willing to fight for the people that just ain't willing to fight for themselves. So that in that aspect, I always respect KD. And for me, he's top 10. And the simple fact that no one scores like this, man. Nobody. And like, come on, bro. Not everybody has to be a super general. And you're not going to get that from everybody. You know what I mean? It's like some people like eating with a spoon. Some people love eating with a fork. You can't. Like, it is what it is. Not all one's better than the other. It's a spoon or fork type thing.
I feel you.
So,
but one of those things is more versatile than the other.
Hey.
You ever seen somebody eat soup with a fork?
Yeah, I'm not.
That's all I'm trying to tell you.
I'm like,
KD definitely a spoon though. KD definitely a spoon. Hey, that's crazy.
Hey, yo!
You want to do what with me? You a spoon or you the spoon?
Oh, that's wild.
Yo,
Wow.
No, but
you want to go last? Or you want me to go?
I'll go
Okay.
real quick. As far as where would I rank KD amongst the greats?
Okay.
I would say he's 20 to 30 or 30 around that range, in the 30 range.
Top 30?
Top 30, for sure. When you look at KD,
That's a little wild, man. Hold on. That's his opinion. That's his opinion.
Yeah, that's your shit.
That's
Right.
no, for sure. And if you just like KD, I'm gonna bring up a name. KD's definitely better than this player, but this player did something that KD could never do, and he's nowhere near talented than KD. Reggie Miller. Reggie Miller held down the Indiana Pacers for a long time, ran through different rebuilds. Nothing was optimal for Reggie at all, but he made things work. He has teammates fighting on the stands.
Nah, I'll give Reggie that. Oh, damn.
What that got to do with me?
Nah,
Like, if Westbrook is a hot case, then who are these niggas?
For real, though.
But Reggie's still trying to fight. It's just your personality and how you're trying to lead an organization, and I think that really matters when it comes to ranking these dudes. When it comes to ranking these dudes, so that's the reason why I would give him 30, because there's other players before him who did it. You know what I mean? Like Dr. J did it. So KD, he just never was able to hold it down and hold down a franchise. And it's like, yo, this is how we're running it. he's always going everywhere. It's always not his fault.
To me, that's fair. Like the way he's explaining KD is fair, and that's why I asked the question, because a lot of people feel that way too about KD. It's not just him. This is the talks around KD, and to me, I agree with both of y'all, with Abe, and I agree with y'all too. KD is your favorite hooper's favorite hooper. That's KD. He wakes up and he breathes basketball. That's all he ever done. KD can wake up and give you 20, 28 in his sleep. He's one of the greatest scorers who ever lived. And to me, that's what he's going to be remembered for. One of the greatest scorers who, if not the greatest scorer who ever lived. Unstoppable. One of the faces of this generation. KD. But there are things that bother me about KD as a player. Like, I feel like he could have been more of one of those guys to organize the troops and shit like that. He could have done more. He's done a lot for Oklahoma City Thunder, the franchise. Because before that, they weren't nothing. And he's the biggest face to ever come out of there. But your highest peak, being in Golden State, in an organization where it was built for you, they won one before you, they won one after you. I'm kind of upset that your peak level was associated with that. And I'm not knocking you for being in Golden State, because I'm not one of those guys that looked at you after being in Golden State and diminished anything in your career. I just hate that your peak level that we seen you in was in an organization like Golden State. It wasn't in OKC, it wasn't in Brooklyn, and it wasn't in Phoenix. I just wish I would have got to see KD do more of what the Greats did, which is bring their franchise up. But KD is your favorite hooper, and to me personally, he's closer to 10 than he is 20 on the all-time ranks.
Is he better than Hakeem?
No, Hakeem's in my top 10.
Is he better than the Iceman?
Jervin?
Here we go.
Yes. He ranked in the ranks here.
Is KD better than Shaq?
No.
That's wild.
Shaq in my top.
Is KD better than Curry?
That's wild. Hell no, you went to my team. Like,
No.
That could never be possible.
No.
You know, my
Is
team,
KD better than Tim Duncan?
Not close.
Is KD better than Larry Bird?
Now that we can have.
KG.
I said closer than I didn't say KD was in my top 10.
He's not in the top 10.
No. I ain't say. I ain't say he was in my top 10. I said he's closer to 10 than he is 20. So maybe like 17. Hold on. Because like Daryl said,
you might be 30, bro.
Like Daryl said, I might have to sit down and think about it. But I ain't say he in my top 10. I say he's closer to 10. So maybe like 14. But I gotta think about that.
But when we say better, what are we're talking resume?
Period.
talking about
However you want to do it. However you want. Don't name.
Okay, because let's be real.
He got an argument though. Those names he named us, it might be over.
But let's be real. Is he not a better overall basketball player than Tim Duncan?
Oh shit!
Yo, on that note,
wait.
Let's send this
Wait,
shit right
hold on.
there.
That's a great.
That's not a discussion. That's not a conversation.
It is a
It is a conversation.
It
It is
is.
a conversation. No, but Tim Duncan, you know what he did.
I know he did. That's why I said
That
it.
shit.
That's what I said.
About organizing the troops.
Yeah, like.
Greg, Tim Duncan.
Well, no. You know what? I'm not giving it to Tim. He didn't speak all the languages. That was Tony Parker. You know who's talking to the niggas through Tim's books.
It's through his talent, though.
Right.
They all
And when they really got out of line, you know what he did? He called Stack, nigga. He called Stack.
Let me tell you something about Tim Duncan. Tim Duncan, rightfully so, is in the top 10. Tim Duncan, let me tell you something. And this might be a hot take. Greg Popovich,
Yes.
he owed his career to Tim Duncan. You gotta stop playing. Cause look, I'm not saying he wasn't gonna be a great coach.
Nope.
But like we had this conversation. You need the talent.
Even when Tim Duncan was on the tail end, when Tim Duncan was on the last 5 years of his career, he still had the new talent coming up and emerging. Everything.
Kawhi one of the goals.
Yeah,
I mean,
everything. Like Greg Popovich, his name still would have been ringing bells.
Of course.
And Kawhi, and everything would have went well with Kawhi, but everything went to shit.
This is the Bell Belichick of the NBA.
But
and I told you he made Kawhi into one of them.
Greg Popovich is one of them great coaches, and then all of them players was great as well.
Of course,
All
but we
of
talked
them.
about it. You need that player, and I even asked you.
Don't talk about my Spurs.
I even asked you if they would have traded, if Spurs would have had KG over Tim Duncan, would they would have still had the same success?
Tim Duncan still nah. It's better with Tim Duncan than KG. It's not the same.
KG would have won 5.
Nah, KG would have never
You
won
know
5.
I feel the same way.
Tim Duncan would have won. Tim Duncan won the 5. KG probably
I feel the
won
same
3
way.
to 4 or 2 or whatever.
So how many Duncan was winning in the Timberwolves?
One was
one or two.
Yeah.
1 or 2 for sure.
With no
Can I
ball.
get your weed dealers information?
Hold on.
Can I get your weed dealers information?
Hey, cut it off.
You stuck in that shit.
I'm gonna tell you, bro. I'm gonna tell you.
Hey, cut it off.
Don't get up there smoking that shit.
Yo, I'm gonna hit you with something.
Hold on. We gotta move on.
No. Who? I bet we gotta move on.
We gotta move on. But we gonna have one of these conversations because I don't want you to forget. I'm gonna bring this back up.
Tim Duncan, KG. We had that
Yeah,
conversation
we have to
before.
do it. It was off camera though. We need to bring that in.
Yeah, we
No.
know. It's an easy
Niggas want to
difference.
talk about KD.
It's an
Tim Duncan versus
You can easily. I'm real
Nah.
gonna say it.
But
KG Vice Lord, bro.
He what?
Vice Lord.
what you mean by that?
This dude grew up differently.
Okay, yeah,
You know
yeah.
what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
this is the different type of leadership. You know what I mean? So this is the reason why you got that type of leader, and this is why you got that type of leader.
In other words, KG could lead Spreewell. Duncan could lead Ginobili enough.
And
Like,
Duncan could lead. And Duncan could lead with.
Duncan could
Sam
lead
Cassell.
street niggas.
Right.
Good Duncan with Sam Cassell, and you still got that shit.
It's true.
You know what I'm saying? It's just when you come from this type of environment, it's hard. You know what I mean? You need a bunch of dogs, and you need a great situation. But when you got Tim Duncan, who just grew up in leadership environment.
I want to have this conversation on live. I want to have the conversation on live because it's pissing me off. It's
We
pissing me
gonna have
off.
it a lot. Yo, but that's episode 17. Welcome me to Pod, Ty the God, D Trill, Con Wolf, JD. Y'all already know, y'all woke with me.
That shit going in the poll too.